What's up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats. Today I'm gonna try to make a Lil Xan type beat, so we can just hop right into it. I'm gonna show you my sounds real quick. BPM 136, something a little bit slower, but you don't have to do that. These are my sounds. These are custom sounds in Harmor. Yeah, Harmor. It's a bank I'm working on. All right, you can see these here. Not finished, but all right, just some like belly type of sounds, some piano type stuff. All right, and then I have this exhale. Load that up. This is my preset I'm using. This is like my go-to. Just got some cool sounds in that one. All right, so we can get started. I'll just put this snare down. Where is this? Put that there, just so we can have some to listen to while I'm doing the the sounds and stuff. So now let's go here. I'm in the A minor, create a darker sound, a more sad sound. All right, you want like sounds with reverb and stuff. You don't want to, we want to make it so that we don't have to do much work, and we want these sounds to do the work for us, and we put reverb and all that good stuff on it. Okay, so I'm gonna click around and see what I like, and then just build a melody. All right, and I'm gonna use half notes. All right, these two notes, half notes, two notes right next to each other, and then I'm just gonna build the melody from there to make a sad sound. All right. All right, so I'm gonna copy that over. I like that. And then we can make some a little different over here. Let's bring this down to F maybe. All right, so let's move on. Now we're just gonna go straight to the synth bass since it's next. And then we can just start whatever note, let me see, whatever note I started on here, I'm just use that for the bass, a starting point. So we probably wanna go a little bit, actually that might be fine. Okay, let's pull this out. All right, you don't have to add a synth bass. I just like that element in my beats. So here we go. We can do this lead here. And what I'm thinking I want to do is offset it. I don't want to keep putting it. This is like the counter melody. Melody. This I just want to kind of like make it like an add-on rather than its own like melody like this. I kind of want to put it somewhere in here. Okay, so I'm just find something, maybe put it like here, offset it here. It'll create some bounce later as well too. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this. All right, you can see what I'm doing here. I'll just explain real quickly. I'm just taking the notes I already have, as you can see in the background, if you can see that. All right, I'm taking the notes I already have and just building a melody from that. Okay, and then I just took this, pulled it, because I know this works in this beat already, these notes. So I just took these notes and pulled them over because I don't want this to be the same. It'll get very repetitive. And I'm probably gonna add some up here, maybe this D right here, put it up here to the higher octave. All right, and let's just see what that sounds like. Probably turn it down. So let's build the drums real quick. So with the drums, just keep, I noticed, maybe like do some really crazy stuff with the hi-hats, or just do some extra stuff with the hi-hats. I want to do something with the snare with this style, and then the kick, you can just keep the kick simple. All right, we can just do something like this, a basic pattern, and then over here just do something like, you know, it's kind of spaced out. You don't really need too much. All right, so let's copy this over here. And what I'm gonna do with this snare, all right, a lot of times in like beats like this, I would do something like this, and I'll just show you this method right now. So if you want to use it, you can pull this out, right? And then let's delete these real quick because we don't even have to do all that. Let's pull this, and then what I would do is go under this line, all right, and pull this one down halfway. Let me pull this up. You probably cannot even see that. So if you can see that, let me actually detach this window so you can see it. Make this a little bit larger for you. All right, so about here, all right, what you want to do is you see this line. If you can see this, like, let me take this off. All right, there we go. So if you can see this line right here, I just take the snare, this snare part, put this to that line, and then put this halfway or somewhere around there, and then put this about, you know, up, so it's kind of like a bounce effect. And then we can copy that over, and it's gonna create a cool effect when we put our snares in between. Okay, so here we go, and then we can put our snare right here, and let's pull that about halfway. Here we go. All right, so I like that, and it just create some, you know, crazy effect in the beat. All right, so now with the hi-hats, with this one, I think I'm gonna create like a thirds kind of thing to create some bounce. Okay, and we could copy that, and let's just do something like this. Okay, and we could just copy it. You know, it's not anything complicated, and we're just building the beat here. So here we go. So let me save before FL crashes or something. So hi-hats, fill each 2 steps. And for here, I'm just gonna add some hi-hat rolls wherever I feel it should go. Let's turn these down a bit. And let me make this a little bit larger again. And I'm gonna put a hi-hat roll here. All right, so now I'm gonna create some more bounce, or like with the velocity. So every part where the clap would hit, so like here and then here, even though the clap only hits about here, but if you double the clap, it will end up on these parts. I'm just gonna highlight those parts, okay? And we don't have one here, but I'll add one. And I just deleted everything I was trying to do. All right, let's pull those up. All right, and then we can do the same with the ones in between. Probably I could have did that a lot better, but that one, we don't need that one. We can just leave that, pull that. Let's pull this whole thing down, okay? And then for here, for this part, I'm just gonna do something like that, so it meshes well with this part. Okay, let that save, and let's pull these up. I'm gonna pull it down because I do believe this is in the scale. It is, so let's leave that. So now let's do the bass real quick, and then we can add the rest. And then we're just gonna cut this wherever the kick is. All right, so to help this sound a little bit more full, we're gonna add this stuff. All right, I'm gonna add exhale right now. And then this I'll put effects on later, like some reverb to make it kind of did the route. But let me see. All right, here we go. So I'm just click one that I like. And I want to hear that with the synth bass. Kind of goes well. So let's use that one. That was pretty easy. There's only a few sounds you can pick from, so let's keep that. I should name this. All right, now what am I talking about? Now let's do this. All right, this is the last part. This is gonna complete the beat. This is gonna be like a background melody. All right, to fill the background. Obviously, I just said okay. So let's go somewhere up here. Let's start on A because that's what we did everything else. Kind of. And then if this does work with the velocity, I'm probably gonna go up like that, but with the velocity as well, so it kind of builds in the background. So let's play it. that's our beat. So now all we have to do is put everything into the playlist, Control L, and then you'll keep that gradient. Let's add some reverb here. And I guess we can add some delay too. And let's do it to 8. All right, let's turn the level down about here. Turn this down. We don't need too much delay. But reverb, let's turn the dry down about half, the wet up a little bit, about 75%. Well, it's not 75% up here, but it just looks about there from the bottom. Decay up, turn the bass down. We don't want that to clash. And then take out some of that bass. All right, so now I'm just gonna do the structure. A lot of people say they want to see me structure the beat. So I cut out the mixing part, all right, because I don't really see any point of showing you that when I'm mixing a full mixing tutorial. So people want to see the structure, so I'll just structure it real quick. Just click this button, split by channel, and I might speed this up a little bit. And then let's pull this out, and then I'm gonna just pick a time. Let's see. Let me quantize this real quick. And then you have to account for like effects and like transition effects too. That I'm not showing because that I don't want to make this video super, like 30 minutes or anything. So it should be about 2-3 minutes. Nope, still not. Okay, well, double it. Now that should be about, that's pretty good. All right. So I'm gonna take these first 14 seconds, do something like that, and then we can have that doubled as the actual. Let's see. Yeah, we can have that doubled. All right, let's not put an 808. Let's use the 808 as like the trigger for the hook, so people know it's the hook. All right, we could take these hi-hats out too. We can probably put one in. We don't need this snare. Let's see. Now let's keep it out. All right, so where is the synth bass? You can pull that in. And how long is this? This will be 7 of them. So that would be about, all right, that's pretty good. I would probably add like a crash or something right there, and then a transition effect. All right. But I usually take a long time finding the right one, so that's why I'm not showing it, but I'm sure you know how to do that. Let's see. And we can end it. We can let it fade out about here. So let's continue that synth bass. It's right here. We just fade it out. Okay. It's pretty simple. It's really not. Pull that down like that. Then if we want to add an effect, go to filter. I'm just go to my little preset, pull that down, and I don't know, you can add some stuff in here. All right, yeah, that's just something simple. All right, just trying to show you what a beat would look like if I were to just make it. All right, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this tutorial helps you, make these type of beats. All right, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.